By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly how to apply a cluster lash like a pro. And I am not kidding you, you guys. You are going to save thousands of dollars by learning this incredibly high value skill set. I'm a retired hairstylist and I have been sharing online for 5 years. And you guys, I am sharing insider tips. I want to take a quick minute to share some insider tips with you guys about the salon industry and about just really nailing that professional look. Kind of wanted to touch on how much an average salon appointment costs for you to go get your lash extensions done from home. Do you know how much it costs for you to maintain this incredibly eye-changing procedure? How much would it cost you to do it if you did it for an entire year? Extensions from home provide you with relief from makeup. Tons of people have makeup allergies. Tons of people have hooded eyes. Tons of people are struggling with when they go to work, they come home and their makeup is down underneath by the end of the day. These are really common things, and do-it-yourself eyelash extensions from home completely solve these problems that you're having. Essential tools and prep. You guys need a little mirror to look down into. I recommend you being able to have something that you can look into very closely while you're applying the lash to the underneath. Sometimes the bathroom mirror is just a little too far away. You guys are going to need a tweezers, and to be really successful with do-it-yourself eyelash extensions at home, you're going to need to invest into one of these little guys. The smaller the tweezer, just the better results you're going to get with applying the lash. You're just going to have this precision. And the tiny tweezers also, I just want to mention this, they do not pull down your lashes. I have tried every lash brand out there. That video is coming soon. And I will tell you right now, all the lash brands are sending these gigantic tweezers. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're costing you major salon quality pro results. You need your bond, and I have a video for that too. I'm not going to go into bonds today, but you're going to need a bond. You're going to need your lashes to be super clean, and if you need to clean them prior, make sure that they're very dry and they do not have any product on them, just so you can get the full 5 to 7 days. So I'm going to be looking down into this mirror right here, and I'm going to go ahead and go in and apply my bond 3 times, just like mascara. I personally do my entire lash, and that was 1 time. I apply it just like mascara. That was my 2nd time. I'm gonna go in 1 more time, and that's just building up a really nice tact for my lash to grow onto. I'm going to be grabbing my tweezer. I'm going to be pulling this off, and it came off perfectly. And as you guys can tell, I have my tiny tweezer right here, and I'm going to be going in, and I personally start from this corner. And if your bond is right, your lash will grab on immediately. No questions asked. It will literally just grab the lash itself. So this is something to know in your past. If you've tried lash extensions from home before and it did not work, this is why the bond was wrong. This is a very common mistake, and I have a video for that. Stop messing up your lashes and your 5 biggest mistake with your do-it-yourself eyelash extensions. If you guys have tried this before and that is going wrong, those videos will have you a success in no time. As you can tell, I'm kind of lifting up my lash, and I lay it right above the waterline. I don't lay it on the waterline because I will get irritated. And I just keep laying them right next to each other. I don't bricklay, as some people would say. And I go in and just lay them right next to each other. And I personally go pretty quickly, just because of where my bond's at. And I actually think it's easier the faster you go. So that one's going in right next to each other. So I'm actually just gonna let that set up for a second before I go in and fuse, just because I want everything to grab on there, and I don't want to fuse too soon, because the bond, as it's drying up, because it dries up very quickly, the beginner bond that I'm recommending that's in my description, it dries up very quickly. So you want to make sure you're getting the lashes on very quickly. I'll talk to you about one more thing about placement. I personally do not put a lash in the corner. This is just my personal recommendation. The reason why I don't place a lash in that corner is because it irritates my eye. So I had found after I was wearing these for a while that every time that I got the lash too far into the corner, I was irritating these nerves that are right in here. We have tons of nerves right in here. And it was like triggering this like allergic, I don't want to say allergy, because anytime we have anything on these really sensitive parts of our eyes, a lot of us have a reaction where our eyes start watering. So when we trigger that, I just want to let you know, come away from these inner parts. This is a huge insider hack. Make sure you're smashing subscribe. Anytime you come in here, you're just activating these nerves and you're gonna start watering. So if that's ever happened to you before, just make sure you're keeping your lashes on the outer part, because the outer part it doesn't activate those nerves. That helped somebody today. I know for a fact it did, and that's a pro tip. Make sure you smash subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna apply on this other side. I'm gonna do that 3 application. I do personally apply from the bottom to the top. Some people don't. I actually have a really long lash and it grows down. So I just kind of wanted to cover that with you guys about the application. Some people just dab the top of their lashes, and I think it is easier to clean if you do that. If you've ever had problems removing your lash bond when you're done with your lashes, okay? So I just laid that right above. My bond is super tacky, so it grabbed right onto the lash. That is where we know that our bond is right, is because how it grabs on. Make sure your tool is clean, your tweezer is clean, because it will sometimes stick to the lash and then it will pull the lash down. That's happened to me regularly. So I kind of swipe my tweezer every time. And I'm just quickly going in, grabbing each one, laying them side by side. And the reason why this is going so fast for me is because of my bond. On my Instagram, I had a reel that went viral over eyelash extensions, and the woman wrote in the comments, she goes, "Those eyelashes went on so fast compared to what mine does. I smash subscribe. You're doing something I'm not." The number one thing I want to tell you, it's your bond. Last one. There we go. Now we're going to go in with our lash curler. These have set up. They're not too wet and sticky yet. I'm going to go in with my lash curler, and I'm going to go ahead and fuse with a lash curler. This is a super hack you're only going to hear from me, so make sure you smash subscribe. Let's do that other side. And I just want to share with you how important it is. Look how much those lifted up. And I just want to share with you guys how important it is to do the fuse with the lash curler if you have eyelashes that grow down. So many people have curly eyelashes and they put these on and it's perfect, okay? My eyelashes grow like this, and there's a lot of them, and they're dark. So when I attach a lash, it hangs down here like this. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand, you guys are going to get such cool success with the lash curler. It fuses and it just really like lifts them, and try it. You'll love this. Final thoughts on really how to nail that professional look. The super hack that I just want you to really try is make sure you're using long singular lashes. They look so professional. They look exactly like eyelash extensions. So many of you guys are buying the wrong lash style, which I have a video for that. So make sure you guys click subscribe. I want you to make sure to get that really professional look that you clicked on this video for, that you are buying long singular lashes. So what that means is the lash band is very thin and fine. There's very few lashes on it, and they're singular, so they're not fluffy. Fluffy lashes look like this, and make sure the band is very thin, because the thin band makes it absolutely blend in seamlessly with your own lashes. And when you do that, you just get this flawless, professional look. I also want to talk about one of the downsides of getting your lashes done professionally versus getting them learning how to do them yourself, but you want them to look professional. So I just went over making sure that you have long singular lashes. And when I say long, I mean a 14. 14s are absolutely perfect. Do not fall into the mistake aisle where you're like, oh my gosh, I do not want to look like I'm so, I've got all this stuff going on. That's too much for me. 14s are absolutely perfect. They are the most flattering layer or lash length, and they look the most professional. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to go into is the freedom to fix and maintain your lashes. So a lot of the times when you go pro and you go to the professional lash person, you have to wait till your next appointment to fix your lashes. And if your lashes start falling out, which they often do, if you're a contact wearer or you have watery eyes or you're an itcher, those lashes start coming out. The thing is, when you learn to do it at home, you get to go in and fix your lashes immediately. And I also have a video for that, so make sure you click subscribe. So with that being said, that's just how you can maintain that perfect look all the time, is just to really, that's how you maintain that look all the time, is you get to go in and fix your lashes versus waiting till your 6-week appointment. It's such a huge advantage. So in conclusion, applying lashes underneath is how the do-it-yourself eyelash extensions look like professional do-it-yourself or lash extensions from the salon. The underneath method is how you're achieving that look of lash extensions from the salon. So there's 2 things at the end of this video I just want you to keep in mind going into the future, so you just really nail that professional look, is the length of your lash and making sure it's a singular lash, just to have that really clean, professional look. And the last thing that I want you to remember is your bond. Your bond is the most important thing for you to nail this incredibly valuable skill set, is your bond. I have 2 videos that I want you to watch. It's Stop Messing Up Your Lashes, and it is the 5 biggest lash mistakes that you are making, because a lot of you have tried this. A lot of you have tried this and you weren't able to do it. So I make sure that you watch those videos and make sure you smash subscribe. Let me know in the comments, are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Are you advanced? Let me know. Click subscribe.